Hi, my name is Krystal, and I'm originally from Laurel, Mississippi. And once upon a time, I was a little boy, but I think a more accurate way of saying that is I was a little girl trapped in a little boy's body. I remember I changed schools like when I was in sixth grade. And the first day of school, the teacher took the whole class to the bathroom, and you divided up and went to your respective bathrooms. And I, of course, went into the boys' bathroom, and the teacher ran in behind me and pulled me out and says, "Oh, you're in the wrong bathroom. You're in the wrong bathroom." And it was so embarrassing because all the kids were laughing at me. The kids used to make fun of me at the swimming pool because I didn't want to take my shirt off, and all the other little boys would take their shirts off and go swimming. And when they would play basketball and they would pick teams, and there would be shirts and skins, and I did not want to be on the skins team. And it was just little things like that. And I've been put in trash cans. I was shoved against my locker. I mean, the name calling is it's something I'd never ever want to relive again. Growing up in a Southern Baptist family, I always knew that they weren't going to accept me, changing from being a boy to a girl. I knew that was just not something that was ever going to be acceptable to them. So I had to wait until I went to college. So the day I went to college, I graduated from high school, I left home immediately and went to college. My parents dropped me off at school at my first apartment, and I went and got my first caboodle and bought a bunch of makeup, and I would just sit around in dresses, and it was like a very happy time in my life. And there weren't a lot of instances from that point on that I ever dressed as a boy again, except for over the next year and a half, when I would go to my parents' house. I would have to, obviously, but once they found out, I didn't talk to them for several years. They weren't on board with it. But I spent my entire life, as a girl then, and from that point on, I was a girl. And I do want to add that now my parents have started coming around. It's taken almost 10, 11 years for them to come around, but they're finally starting to accept me for who I am, and that just is like the cherry on top of the cake. It's awesome.